Morning, YouTubers. Friday morning, my day off, being lazy. Gonna give this vlogging another go. Had a really good response to yesterday's. A few people said they want to see more vlogs. Big lorry gone past. So yeah, I think I'll do a few more vlogs. Today, I don't really know what's going on today. I'm feeling really sleepy still. My eyes just I keep trying to watch a couple of videos and my eyes just keep going. So I've set an alarm to go off in about 45 minutes. I'm going to have another doze. And I've got some housework to do. And I'd like to go for a walk actually. I think I might go for a walk across the fields. And I could do with seeing my friend today. I think we made kind of like tentative arrangements to meet this morning. But I don't think we had a time or anything, so I need to message her. And what else am I doing today? Oh, okay, so I must remember at 2:45 I've got to go up to the primary school in the village for a thank you assembly. Every year they do a little thank you assembly for people that help out, and because we look after the tortoises and take them home every night and what have you, and look after them over the holidays, they usually buy me a bunch of flowers and mention me in the thank you assembly. So they invite you along so that they can personally thank you, and the kids give you a little bunch of flowers. So yeah, I've got that this afternoon, so I'll go and do that. So I think I'm just going to snooze for another half an hour because I am feeling sleepy. Look at those bags under those eyes. Yeah, sleepy. So I'm going to snooze for another half an hour, and then I'll get my butt out of bed and do something constructive. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the little lay-in and setting the alarm for 9 o'clock did not really go to plan. It's 10:30, 11:15, and I've just woken up. So I've just thrown some clothes on. I'm going to open up the house, get the housework done, and then I'm going to put a bit of makeup on because I still look really tired. I think I've had a couple of late nights, and I think having to stay up for the locksmith, not last night, the night before, I think I'm catching up from that. So yeah, so, and look at that, look up there, clouds. Okay, now we in Oxfordshire have not had rain for 7 weeks. Everything is so dry, like all the grass has died. There's places like villages not very far who have had a little rain shower, sort of on the border, over in Bucks, or they've had a little bit of rain overnight, but we have had nothing here. And in this part of Oxfordshire where I live, definitely not had anything. Nothing overnight, nothing in the day for 7 weeks. I have forgotten what rain smells like. I've forgotten what it looks like. I tell you what, when we get that first rain, I'm going to be stood out in it. It's going to be lovely. So yeah, not everything you hear about the UK being rainy is true. So I'm going to get these guys outside. Hold on. The tortoises. Had to separate them last night. They were fighting over the big female that we're looking after. Well, I say they were. The little one was having little tortoise syndrome and trying to assert himself by bonking that one. So after about 20 minutes of listening to it, I was like, you know what, he's not enjoying it, and we're not enjoying it. So I put him in his tank. Yes, gave him a cold shower. So anyway, I am going to stop waffling. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea. I can't believe I've wasted half a day, but you know, maybe I needed the sleep. I'm going to open up the house, get some fresh air in, and I do still want to go for a walk. Even if it rains, I still want to go for a walk. And I do need to go and put some makeup on and do something with this sleepy face. Cool. Ugh, look at the state of my kitchen. Okay, I'm going to have to do some tidying up. tea first. Definitely need a cup of tea. Okay, so the morning's not really gone as planned. I have done quite a bit of housework. I am hot, I am sweaty, I am disgusting.
She's outsourcing.
I am outsourcing.
Yeah, I have to steam clean.
He has to steam clean and he has to carry that upstairs for me because I've exhausted myself and I'm being wussy and I'm saying, if you're going up, you can carry it for me. I'm having a cup of tea and some snack, honeycomb crunch thing. Still haven't got any makeup on. That might not happen today. We are now at lunchtime and I haven't got that far. So people just have to look at me like this. Yeah, haven't done anything fun. House is a tip. I'm just doing housework. It's boring. Oh well, back to the grindstone. Okay, I'm done. I've scrubbed, I've cleaned, I've hoovered, I've dusted. I'm done. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. I've got an hour before I have to go and do the thank you assembly at the school. So I figured I couldn't go smelling like a warthog. So I've got in the bath, lots of bubbles, lots of bubbles. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a bath and cool down. I mean, literally, this is a cold bath. There's virtually no hot water in it at all. So it's very soothing, very calming and very relaxing. I'm not so sure this is a great vlog today. I've not really done a lot other than housework. So I haven't really had any proper chats and I haven't gone for my walk yet. So maybe I'll go for a walk after my thank you assembly. And yeah, maybe I'll go for a walk across the fields and then think of something interesting to talk to you about. I'm not quite sure what. I lead a very uneventful life. I'll find something. I'll find something to talk about. Okay then, I'll go and enjoy my bath. Okay, so disaster. We have a disaster. Okay, this is like, no kidding, a real disaster. We are down to our last toilet roll and I have very few tea bags left. Doesn't get much more dramatic and disastrous than that. So I'm going to take a stroll. I've had a bath, I've put some makeup on, look at me. Oh, no, I don't even do all that pouting rubbish. Why do they do that? Why do they do all this pouting stuff and this? What's this? Oh, no, it's beyond me. Oh, God, look. Since I opened my conservatory, fills up with wildlife. And then in the morning, they will die. Right. Hold on. Whoa. Sorry, it just dropped you. I'm going to prop you up so I can go catch these things. Hold on. My trusty net. Come here. Come here. Oh. Two. Off. Right, come on you. Last one. Oh. Yes. That was pretty efficient, wasn't it? I'm impressed. They'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, what's with all the pouting? I don't get it, girls. Oh, hello, tortoise. Very nearly stood on him. I mean, yeah, what is with this? I can't do it. Somebody tried to teach me, actually, a friend tried to teach me, and it's kind of like it said something about having to breathe in with your nose or something. It's rubbish, all rubbish. Anyway, so I'm going to go and deal with the whole disaster. I'm going to become a hero for our home and walk down to the village shop and get toilet roll, because we need toilet roll. And what was it? Tea bags, which is I need tea bags more than toilet rolls. To be fair, I will wipe my bottom on a leaf, but I need the tea bags, desperately need the tea bags. Can't live without that. That is a necessity, not a luxury. Okay, so I'm going to take you for a little walk down the road. am just going to go and check out our little forest school area, our outdoor learning charity. Oh, this happened last year. It's like the ground cracks up and then you get the wildlife digging as well. We get a lot of mice and stuff. And then we end up with like sinkholes in our pathways. Looks like I need to come and do a little bit of tidying up. Oh, look, someone's lost a little book. Sure they'll come back for it. I'll take a picture and stick it on our little group on Facebook. God, you wouldn't believe I streamed this the other day. So we've been quite lucky because we have been given this, which we are going to put down one of our pathways probably, and then let the brambles grow over the top of it so that kids can crawl through. That was from the park rebuild. There were some problems with the park rebuild and they ended up having to replace a load of stuff, and yeah, that was one of the things that ended up being donated to us, a leftover parts. It's like our little mud kitchen area. Got my toilet roll, got my tea bags. So, disaster has been averted. Oh, that's falling apart. Yeah, we definitely need a bit of a work day up here, I think. Look at the ground, it's so dry. So dry. It's ridiculous. Look at that. It's like earthquakes. Yeah. So, there's a little pirate ship we made. Well, we made. So the teenagers designed it, and they all spent a day building it. The kids love it. Music wall. I'll see what state our fire pit's in. Oh my god, look at this. Just like the whole pathway is cracking up. Make sure we don't get foot caught in it. What we got round here? There's the fire pit where we all sit and have a little bonfire, cook popcorn and stick bread and stuff. But look, even around the edge of that it's all dried up and cracking and huge great big holes. There you go, that's what 7 weeks without any rain does. Cracks you up. So yeah, I'm not somebody who can go and do, you know, a chat out in public. That's not me. I can't walk around holding up my phone talking to it because I feel like a bit of an idiot. I probably look like a bit of an idiot as well. I'm just going to pick up some rubbish while I'm here, chuck it in the bin. So yes, I'm not confident to do that, and I did think I might walk around the edge of the green and have a little chat with you while I was walking around the green. But the school kids are on there at the moment. It's the end of term. They had a little disco. I could hear them from my house having a disco in the back garden of the school, the back playground. So that was cute. Got music playing. It's very nice. I could hear them all laughing and playing. And they're obviously having like an end of the year treat. And they've all been brought down to the park, which is nice. It's nice to see a school where it's, you know, play and physical activity is just as important as the, you know, sitting at a desk sort of stuff. So, yeah, they've worked hard all year. Everyone has. They should definitely have a bit of fun. Right, so I've picked up some of those bits and bobs. And I'm going to go home and take my tea bags and my toilet roll back before we have any bathroom disasters. I was trying to think if I could think of any stories or anything funny. Oh, I've just put my hand over the camera, that's not good, is it? Stories or anything to tell you, but I'm not. Like I said, I've lived an uneventful life. I don't know, I can't think of anything that I've done that is worth sharing. That sounds terrible. I'm sure I have done stuff. But yeah, just trying to think of it off the top of my head is quite tricky. I can't think of anything really. Not that you'd be interested in hearing. God, how boring am I? That's terrible. I can't think of one thing that's worth sharing. Yeah, I don't know. Something did come to my mind. What did I think of before I left? Shout outs. Okay, so I'm always looking for new channels to check out. I have my standards that I really like. Minx Laura is one of them. I love all of her stuff. I've just found this new channel to watch, and he has me in hysterics. It's a guy who lives in a van, and it's just every night he seems to do just a little. He does some amazing stories. He's lived a funny life by the sound of it, and I guess living in his van is just another part of his stories, you know, creating his stories to tell. So he is Urban Stealth Van Man. I think I've got that right, but check him out. He is so funny. So yeah, I'm thinking if people want a bit of a shout out, then yeah, leave me a comment, leave me some info about your channel, and I'll go check you out. Because I think it's nice, to share, and it's hard to get viewers, and it's hard to find things. It's not so much it's hard to get the viewers. I think it's really hard to find channels, and you can spend a lot of time clicking on things. What's that? Yeah, you can spend a lot of time clicking on things, and it's like in that first few minutes, isn't it, whether or not you're going to like their channel. So I don't know. I think it's nice if we can share our channels, share our info and our recommendations, then that takes half the job, or half the time away, doesn't it? Half the hassle. So yeah, I mean, if you want to share your channel, or you want to shout out on this channel, I've got 280 something subscribers now, so I'm not a big channel by any. I'm a tiny channel. I'm a little tiny ripple in the ocean. Probably not even a raindrop in the ocean, to be fair. But I've had quite a few new subscribers, and I'm getting a few more people commenting than I've had before. Even on the videos that don't get a lot of views, I've still had more comments, and it's the comments I really like, actually, to be fair. It's the interaction with other YouTubers. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Leave me some info. Put your... Oh, hello, butterfly. You probably can't see it, it's gone now. Oh, and another one. I love nature. Sidetracked. It's like that dog, isn't it? What's that film? It goes, squirrel, squirrel. Oh, what is that? Up? Is it from Up? Is it the dog from Up? I can't remember now. But yeah. Anyway, I digress. Where was I? Shout outs. So yeah, if you want to shout out, or you want to share your channel, you want me to come and have a look and subscribe and what have you, but I'm going to do what Minx Laura did, and I'm actually going to say, if you want a shout out, then you need to subscribe to me. So if I'm helping you, you've got to help me. You see, don't get anything for anything. I know it's a bit cheeky, isn't it? But I think that's fair. I think, you subscribe to me, share your channel, and I'll go check you out if I'm not already following you, and I'll happily do a shout out. Right, I'm going to go and take these essentials back home before we have any toilet related or tea related disasters in my absence, and then I'm off to the school for my thank you assembly. Cool. Oh, that was such a sweet assembly. And then they sing their own little school song that they've made as well, and it just makes me want to cry. I was like, oh, so emotional. But look, stocks smell lovely. Smell a bit star anise-y, actually. Yeah, so I'm going to go and put those in some water, and then I think I'm going to stop this video because I think it's about half an hour long, and I think that's, I don't know, what is optimum video length? Don't know, actually. Anyone got any ideas? My lad says it's about 15 minutes. So yeah, I think this is long enough. So I'm going to edit it and pop it up this evening, or pop it up in a minute. And then I'm going to read, because I haven't read anything at all today. Probably because I slept in for most of the day. I just need to find a vase in my cupboard, make a cup of tea, put the oven on for dinner, and yeah, get this edited and up. Okay, thanks for watching.